Hey guys, it's Scotty Purple Gold, and I'm showing you what I find annoying about playing with randoms and rush. You get the 30-20 seconds to set up your defenses why then the attackers have to wait, and this team doesn't. I try and I get up in the perfect spot to stop that little maintenance tunnel cut through. Right there I'm looking at now, I'll move up closer. But no normal teams need me to help. There's one guy sitting behind the wooden wall on the far right of the map, and no one else is there. See, you get perfect position, boom, he's down. I'm sitting here, waiting for the next one. And just get walked up right behind me right now, stabbed. No, this isn't the first time I get stabbed this gameplay either. I got stabbed 3 or 4 times this match, all because of the same reason. That my team was always hiding behind the MCOMs. See, this is just when the attackers first push up and half the team's already back here. I'm trying to move up. Also using a setup made by Chris Spooner. Yeah, he made this one. The only change I made was I put bipods on. Yet again, no flank watching. Just sitting back on the MCOMs picking off the kills. That's why I reckon Rush with random got revived on fire, but Rush with random sucks because either they're low levels and they don't know what to do, or they're KD whores, and like, because Conquest you have to go out and cap the objectives. This one they can just sit back and pick off kills and not risk their lives. And this team just sitting on the MCOM, like half our team's packed on. Not around the MCOM, on the MCOM. One nade and they're screwed. And no one watching their flank at all, so I get taken out, but I spot him, so someone else comes around and gets him. But they were like, no one watching the flank, and if you check, I think it shows in the next clip, I spawn in, and if you look at the mini map, no one is on the right side of the map. Like, no one's even covering the middle except me and one guy, all the rest are on the MCOM. That's one thing they need to learn, is just because that MCOM on the right flank's gone doesn't mean the enemy's going to go around us to get to our rear. I don't know how to say it, it's tunnel vision is what they get. They're like, oh, the MCOM's here, oh, I'll just stare at that and get knifed in the back. But Rush, if played with like 2 good teams, is more fun than most Conquest games, but Rush is usually one-sided like this game is. Teams that don't know what they're doing, 1 or 2 players that know what they're doing, but get fucked because no one's watching their rear or fucking in the right position to back them up. Like, again, that was like one guy covering his flank, and we both get owned. And the rest of the teams are still just sitting on the MCOM, like wondering why is no enemies coming. That's because they're all coming behind me. Another thing I think I see later in this video, yep. Here right now, 2 engineers. I don't get why people play classes that aren't suited for the map. Like, Metro is support and assault main map. Like, if you want close quarters weapons, just chuck on a what do you call it? Just chuck on a PDW or a shotgun, and there you go. Even though the assault class has pretty good high rate of fire close range assault rifles, and support self-explanatory, dropping ammo and C4 on your objective. See, that's what this team doesn't even do. They don't even put explosives like that. I've seen like level 3s chuck their C4 on objectives, yet this team still doesn't click. Another thing I noticed around too is they create the clusterfuck rather than trying to force the other team into a clusterfuck. Like, earlier in the video you saw 3 or 4 dead guys at the entrance of the locker rooms, whereas if you're playing with high ranked teams or like rush experienced teams, they'll sit at the back of the locker rooms and wait for them to come into the killing zone and make them funnel up rather than the way around. And like, this is stupid. Like, once you lose the locker rooms, this set of MCOMs is gone. Like, that's the main focal point. You could lose the other side, but as long as you keep the locker rooms, you know, you'll hold that locker objective. But this team gave up. As soon as we lost the locker rooms, they pulled back behind the ticket booth. That's another thing. objective focus. When one objective gets planted, you'll notice like the whole team came to me earlier when I was defusing B, and then that's when A got defused again. Well, A got planted again, and then the whole team went over to defuse A, and B got planted again. Like, that's random. They want points, is all I can say. Like, they're not playing for the team, they're playing for the points. Here's another thing, I spawned in this was like a couple seconds after we lost the objectives because I held the enemy team back a bit. No one's watching the middle. Everyone's like, there's a guy in the flank, couple in the building, couple in our spawn, but no one watching the middle. One guy just then got crushed, and then bam, the enemy plants A. And yeah, I just checked the scoreboard, and I think there's 4 colonels on my team, and 3 of them are at the bottom. So, I think, yeah, that's my main problem is, you watch any, like, professional video or any sports video, and the furthest back they'll go to defend is on, or in line with the MCOM, not right on it. But randoms, they don't want to risk their KD. Like, every now and then you'll find a lobby which goes, like, it goes back and forth, and it's fun, but randoms, like, look, 3 of our team, 3, 4 people, 5 people in this that frame just then were all on or behind the MCOM, so it's basically half our team not stopping them from attacking. Because when you defend, like, rarely will you see a game where a team keeps their position. Like, they'll get pushed back. That's gonna happen. That's why rushes, defenders always get pushed back. But if you structure your defense so that you're in front of the MCOM, then you get pushed back to on the MCOM, and hopefully you use all their tickets before they push you off the MCOM. This is how it works. This is just a clip because I was showing before how I left the MCOM so the other guy could defuse it, so we didn't stack up. This is what happens when you stack up on the MCOM for a defuse. Just, you know, keep it in mind, guys. You know, main points. Move up. You know, it's rush for both teams, not just for the attackers. And don't stack when defusing is probably the main things that annoy me. Alright guys, that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you liked what you saw. If you did, thumbs up. If you didn't, tell me why, I'd like to know. Subscribe if you want to see some more content. Check out the other videos on the channel, got a couple of short funny clips. And I'll catch you guys on the next video.